13 of the English Transformation live classes throughout this quarantine period. Let's get that out. Yep, my name's Paul, and every day for the last 13 days, I've been doing a live class, teaching grammar, vocabulary, and whatever comes to mind, answering your questions and correcting your errors to try and keep a little bit of sanity in yours and in mine, because if I didn't do this, then I very probably would sit on the couch and play video games all day, or I'd probably look after my children, would be a good one. But considering I have my own school, little school, with my business partner and good friend, best friend, let's say, and now that is not very busy, because our students lost their jobs, and lots of students have lost their jobs, or the schools have closed, so you can't study, and that sucks. Of course, if that's the only problem that we have, then we're lucky. If we are not sick, I'm not, hopefully your loved ones are not. Anyway, the problem was that people couldn't study, so I thought that I'd go live to help them learn a little bit in the best way that I can. So that's what I'm doing. And I would love your comments. So if you would like to say hello, if you would like to write an example sentence, whatever is fine. I'm wearing this soccer shirt over there. I'm wearing this in response to somebody's comment yesterday about Tottenham Hotspur. Thank you, Michelle. So that's for you. Anyway, shall we? What we're going to have a look at today, of course, as in every day, is a little bit of grammar. And today it will be, can't see that, can you? Let's move that. Still learning, at a little bit of grammar. And that will be so that. Little section of that. I mean, I could probably teach 24 hours straight. Everything that you needed to know. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might do, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look there. Hello, Alexandra. How are you? Hi, mate, and hi, everyone. Hello, everybody. We're going to have a look at that. Of course, vocabulary. We'll have a look at a phrasal verb or two, one that I like, and an idiom or two that I like. And then maybe my children will interrupt us and we'll play Hangman or some like drawing pictures and you have to guess what it is. Who knows? And then we'll move on. And should you have any questions, if you have any questions, please just write them in the comments. And if you would like to write some example sentences, just like Kaz did yesterday, if you are there, but he sent me a message on Instagram. Now, I'm not going to answer my telephone did yesterday because that was a disaster. But he sent me 6 example sentences based on yesterday's class. So well done, Kaz. Let's get into it, shall we? Where we'll go over. Hello. Hello again. Let's get into it. Getting into it means there. All right, what we are going to look at first, grammar-wise, which, you know, you learn grammar at school. If you're in pre-intermediate, you will learn because and when and if, maybe. And then you'll go up to intermediate and learn many of the same things. And you'll still make mistakes. So let's look at different things that you don't always learn in school. What we're going to look at today is adverb clauses of purpose. So an adverb clause gives us complex language. Things like because and if and when and although. And if we can use these correctly, then we get a better score in tests. And if you don't want to do a test, you know, if you have to do a test, fair enough. But if you don't have to do a test, then don't. Whatever. Adverb clauses of purpose. Really, an adverb clause, it's just a big adverb, like quickly or slowly or whatever. And they show the reason why. They show the reason why we do something. The words we're going to look at are so that, in order to, and because. Now, I don't like all of them. We don't always use all of them. some we do, and you might hear them, so it's a good thing to know, right? And this is what we're going to look at. We'll look at the adverb word structure, which one we use. That's a very nice thumbs up for that. And we'll have a look at an example. And it's relatively small, this class, but that's okay. That's good. Small is good. I'm small, and I'm good. Let's go there maybe. I don't want to take too much away. See if we can do it. So, get rid of him. The first one we'll look at is so that, and very probably you've used it a lot. I don't know. Let me know. And the example that we have is Nori. He must have been one of my students. He was. Very, very nice Japanese man who owns a travel education business on the Gold Coast. Hello, Nori. He's probably not watching. And he likes running marathons. So Nori trains every day so that he can run the marathon. So that, plus a subject and a verb. Excuse me. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kaz. How are you? Thank you so much for your questions or your sentences on Instagram. Nori trains every day so that he can run the marathon. It's why does he do it? I go to sleep early every night so that I feel good morning. That usually doesn't happen. Easy, right? Then the next one is in order that. Now, it sounds, if you use this, honestly, it sounds like you're trying to be smarter than you might be. Like, you're probably smarter than me, but, you know, we don't always use it. Hello, Lewis. How are you? Thanks for being here, buddy. In order that. All right, we'll look at this one now. We've done that. We'll look at this. Nori trains every day in order that he can run the marathon. You might hear it. You see it in a test. Are you going to say it? Yes, you don't. So that is fine. Use that. The next one is in order to. Now, this one you probably would use. Right? In order to. What does it mean? It means so that. Let's have a look at an example. Nori trains every day in order to run the marathon. I would use that. Yes. Whoops. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That's supposed to be a question mark. Useless, Paul. Come on, mate. Yeah, you can. You might hear it. I wouldn't. And then we've got because. Is it really purpose? It's cause and effect, but we can kind of use them interchangeably a little bit. So we'll have a look at because. Nori trains every day because he wants to run the marathon. It's all kind of giving us the same information, right? And that is, we can use also infinitive of purpose. Now, this is something that people often get wrong. We can change the because to an infinitive of purpose. So we did those two. We did because and we did that. Yes, definitely use because. And Nori trains every day to run the marathon. I sleep early to wake up feeling good. I eat to stay healthy. I drink to get drunk. We use it all the time. I wouldn't say I drink in order that I get drunk, because it just sounds rubbish. So you've got to balance these new things that we might say, like you can fly, you can go to the moon, but you don't, right? You can get drunk every day, but hopefully you don't. You can smoke, but it's not a good idea. So you can use that. Would you? Do I suggest you do? Probably not. But this one definitely, because infinitive of purpose, of course. Nori trains every day to run the marathon. Cool. Use 1, 3, 4, 5, and you'll be laughing. That means you'll be happy. You should write some examples using that because it's going to help you. And you might get them wrong. Well, of course. Do we have any questions? It would be be good for you. And if you don't, then you can always send them to me on Instagram and I will get to them. Good. All right, let's have a quick look. If you are writing some questions, that's fantastic. Anything you want to know. And if you want to have a live Skype chat, I keep offering live Skype chats so you can get on the video and we can have a conversation on here. The whole world, well, 6 people at the moment, will see you. But it's a good practice. So if you want, let's go for it. But if you don't, then I will have a look at this. One more question was... All right, let's have a look at his question. All right. The question was, he used drop by. So one of the examples was using yesterday's phrasal verb of drop by. So I'm going to do that again. Let's go here. All right. We'll go there, and do I have the phrasal verb? I don't remember. Not yet. Bear with me. No. Here we go. Good. Drop by. Drop by. There we go. We had drop by. And the example is to visit someone for a short time, right? Drop by. The example is to visit someone for a short time. Not sure I like that. No. Definitely not. So drop by to visit someone for a short time. And this was his example. Thank you, Kaz. I don't mean to embarrass you. I just mean to help. He said, let's move this up here. He said, hey, mate. Hey, mate. Are you home? Can I drop? That is drop. Sorry for my terrible writing. Can I drop you by for a... Can I drop you by for a while? All right. Thank you for the example. Very good. And will I be confused? Probably not. Who's that down there? Good evening from Colombia. Good morning from Australia. Good evening in Colombia. Thanks, Andrew. That's nice of you to stop by. Well, nice of you to drop by, I suppose. Very funny. Drop you by. It's not drop, my friend. Well, it is drop. It's not drop you. It's just drop by. What you may have confused it with is... So it's, hey, mate, are you home? Can I drop by for a while? That would be correct. The other one that we had was drop off. Drop off. And that is to leave someone somewhere or leave something somewhere. So you could write, and let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We'll move him up there. I don't know why they're hymns. I'm not sexist. And it might be. Can I drop you off for a... Can I drop you off for a while? Maybe I'm driving you somewhere. I'm going to leave you some, and then pick you up later. So it's drop you, but not drop you by. Cool? But keep making the mistakes. Fantastic. The more mistakes you make, the better you will get generally. Kaz, hopefully that answered your question. I'm going to answer the other one now. And it's quite a bit longer. We don't want to do that, do we? We want to see if we can go there. That's good. All right, that's what we want to do. And his question was, thank you so much for that. That thumb's very nice of you. Kaz's question was, what's the difference between that, which, and what? Now that could be quite a big question. But we'll have a go. We'll have a go. The difference between that, which, and what. The difference between that, which, and what. Now, basically, we have, this is the quick way. We have relative clauses, and we have noun clauses. Who's that? That makes sense. Thank you. I'm glad it makes sense, my friend. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. We have relative clauses. Hang about. Hopefully that's big enough for you to see. Relative clauses and noun clauses, and in there, that and which can be relative clauses. That, which, well, my apologies. That, which, and what can be noun clauses. That's not the only ones. There are 5 relative clauses, and there are lots and lots and lots and lots on clause words. But fundamentally, this is the difference. Now, of course, that doesn't really help you very much. So I will write you some example. If I said, I might have to make this as another class tomorrow because it's going to be quite big and quite long. Basically, this. If you remember from maybe the first class, like almost 2 weeks ago, noun clauses can be subs. Relative clauses can't. These things here can be subjects. These ones can't. Now, so the word looks the same. It kind of does the same thing, but the grammar to be different. So relative clauses help us make bigger adjectives. And I will show you an example now. The drink that I bought was expensive. The drink that I bought, it was expensive. When I was in Tokyo, I bought a cup of coffee and it was $7.50. And that was 10 years ago. That's expensive. That's an expensive coffee. The drink that I bought was expensive. Now, this bit here, that I bought, this is the relative clause. It's describing the drink, right? It's describing the drink. And I could say the drink was expensive. Just by itself, that is okay. The drink was expensive. No worries. On its own, that's cool. But I can't say that I bought. That doesn't work. And I can't say, who's that? That's crazy expensive. Yes, $1 coffee. I think it was just out of a can from the vending machine as well, Kaz. It's pretty, I like those, but not for $7.50. That I bought was expensive. No, I can't say that either. That's going to be bad. If I want to use that as a subject, it needs to be a complete sentence, right? That I bought an expensive drink in Tokyo was silly. Now, the drink wasn't silly, but the idea. So, get away. Here we go. Really, Ben? Come on, Paul. That I bought an expensive drink. That's the noun clause. We'll actually do this bit. That I bought an expensive drink in Tokyo. That I bought an expensive drink in Tokyo. That whole idea of being in Tokyo, buying an expensive drink, that was silly. Buying the drink. Who buys a $7.50 coffee? Nobody. So that's a little bit of the difference. The difference fundamentally, basically, is that and which can be relative clauses, and that, which, and what can be noun clauses. Let me give you one more example. And I appreciate that this can be very, very confusing. But maybe tomorrow I could do a bit more on relative clauses, and it would definitely be in the complete grammar course, which we might just do as a small group. Andrew, Lewis, Kaz, Alex, Jennifer Caro, maybe, if you want to join, just a small group of us where I can do you more justice. But let me give you an example. Now, my father would say this. Hey, May, show Daddy that thing what we made. Now, my father, of course, is a native speaker. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this. He's probably not watching this. He would say that native speakers would often speak like this, and it makes me want to cry every time. This is wrong simply because what is not a relative clause marker, and we're describing the thing, right? We're describing the thing with this. Bloody hell. So if we just change that to be which, or hey, May, show Daddy the thing which we made. Probably wouldn't do that. Shit. Oh dear. Hey, May, show Daddy that thing that we made. And then I might not even do that. I'd just take it out. Hey, May, show Daddy that thing we made, because we can remove some of these words. All right, let's have a look at Andrew's example. All right. I think that's Matthew McConaughey, isn't it? I'm just as cool as Matthew McConaughey, obviously. If Matthew McConaughey was a 40-year-old English teacher who's not cool. Here is an example. The ticket of the soccer match that I bought 3 years ago was expensive. Very good. It doesn't have expensive. Expensive was just my example. But yeah, okay. The ticket of the soccer match that I bought 3 years ago. The ticket of the soccer match. Yes. Now, you'll get people like me who are, excuse me, cleaning my ear. You'll get people like me who will say it's not perfect. I'm a bit of a grammar snob, maybe, because I teach it all the time. Now, the relative needs to go immediately after the thing you are describing. So this really could be, if you get an arsehole looking at your work, it looks like you bought the soccer match. Of course you didn't. You bought the ticket. So maybe to make those idiots happy like me is the soccer match ticket, maybe, or just the ticket. The ticket. Then I bought 3 years ago for a soccer match. I'm going to put it at the end. Was expensive. Cool. Now, I might do something like that. Oh, bugger. The ticket match that I bought 3 years ago for a soccer match was expensive. That would be the way to go. Now, you might not do it because the verb and the subject are really far apart, right? The ticket was expensive. Now, the subject and the verb are super far apart. So all of this in here, you might make mistakes. It's quite long. However, it's good. Yours is all right. That is probably a bit better. Not that I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to make you be better. And there's no point me saying, yeah, it's okay, if it's a little bit wrong. Andrew, fantastic example. Which soccer game did you go and see? Who do you support? What team did you watch? And thank you so much for your example. You'll be surprised how happy I am when I see comments in there. So thank you very much. We've got another one. Look at this. Wow. We're on a bit of a roll, aren't we? Let's make this bigger. The beers that I used to drink in Australia was really good. Oh, fantastic. That's wrong. I love it. The beers maybe were really good. They're pretty good. Let's have a look at this. And we'll fix it for you. It's such a mistake. The beers that I used to buy in Australia was really good. All right. Nice. Very good. Very good. He's put were. The beers were. But it's a common mistake, my friend, particularly if people are writing IELTS tests in 20 minutes and 40 minutes or having a speaking test. You know, these are common mistakes because, let's go with a nice red pen here, because Australia looks good, right? Australia looks good. But beers, not beers was. Cool. Usually we would say beers, even though beer is uncountable. They come in bottles, they come in glasses, they come in cans. So we can make it countable and plural. So you fixed it. You put were. Fantastic. But you understand the mistake, right? Australia looks good, but we're talking about the beer or the beers, and the beers were. So we'll cross that out. Fantastic. Well done, Alex. 100%. Or 100 points. 100 points for Alex. Well done, Alex. Get 100 points. What you can do with them. You can redeem them another day. Not from me. All right, lads and ladies. Not sure why that's happening. Anyway. Now we need to try, if you have any more example sentences you'd like to write your example sentences and I will correct them. And if you don't, then that's fine too. I need to just find the these things. Here we go. Now, as you said beer, my friend, we're going to do an idiom related to beer. Actually, we were going to do that anyway. It's just really lucky that you did that. And what is beer and Skittles? And the example that I might write, well, that I will write, often it might be in the negative. And people might say, life is, apparently, life is not all beer and life is not all beer and Skittles. And we might put on the end here, you know. Life's not all beer and Skittles, you know. We often use you know. It's the most common two-word collocation in English. Use it to kind of make sure the other person understands. We use it too much. Life is not all beer and Skittles. Not the candy, the Skittles. Those little, like M&M type things. Not those. Life is not all beer and Skittles. Skittles really are the pins when you go bowling. You go bowling, you get a strike, you've knocked down 9 pins. I think it's 9. I might be wrong. And they are called Skittles. And what it means is, hang about. We've got Andrew. I supported a soccer team called Atletico Nacional. It's my favorite soccer team. All right, we've got an exam. We've got an opportunity here. So just put which is my favorite soccer. You've got a comma. Which is, take out the it, put which, or put a full stop and put a no. They're the only team I know, and I would say that it would be my team as well. So, fantastic. Expensive tickets, though, apparently. All right. So, beer and Skittles. The example is life is not all beer and Skittles. And what it means is something is not only pleasure and enjoyment, because drinking beer and going bowling is fun for most people. I'm not very good at bowling, but I enjoy it. So life is not all beer and Skittles, or whatever you do. It means that it's not only pleasurable. Cool. And you could use that anytime. IELTS speaking test, possibly. Task 1, IELTS writing, if you're speaking to a friend, writing to a friend, probably. Task 2, writing, I very much doubt it. It's not particularly formal. But definitely speaking, or if you're just, wanting to improve your English, there you go. And let's look at one more as well. And keep those examples coming if you want, or questions. I'm happy with that. And we've got put up with. And my example might be, and it's a negative example again. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long I can put up with the lockdown in Australia. Right, we're under lockdown. We can't go out very much. Kids can't go to school. I can't go to work. And my house is relatively small. The kids are noisy. I have to entertain them a lot. I love them, but you know, it's pretty tough. Sometimes you can't go out, can't do things, can't go and see my parents who are in another state. Can't go to the beach. Now, all of this sounds, I'm complaining because I'm English, I suppose. I'm not complaining. I'm very healthy. Everyone I know and love is okay, and that's good. That's the main thing. But, you know, I am stuck in my house. And I'm not sure how long I can put up with it for. Probably a long time. And put up with means to accept someone or something unpleasant. So, of course, if I say I'm not sure how long I can, I may do that. To accept someone or something unpleasant. So if there is, if it's really hot and my air conditioning is not working, well, I just have to put up with it, right? I have to accept it until it's fixed. If there is a car alarm outside and I'm trying, well, I just have to put up with it. My neighbor, he's watching this. He's probably not. He likes to play loud music at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning. I try to put up with it. Anyway, I'm very, very, very English at the moment. Very, very complaining. And that's not good. So, silly me. All right. Stand. Like that. Ha ha ha. So funny, Paul. Stand. Let's do not quite rocks. Thank you for your comment from the dark. We'll do another one then. I can't stand. What can't I stand? I can't stand loud music at 1 a.m. I can't stand loud music at 1 a.m. Or better, I can't stand rude people. There's no need for being rude, is there? When I go to a coffee shop and I'm waiting for my coffee and another customer comes in and the person who is serving them says good morning and that customer just says cappuccino, they don't say hello, they don't say how are you, they don't say I'm good thanks, how are you, they don't even say cappuccino please, they cappuccino. I want to throw my cappuccino in their face, but I don't because that would be silly. But I can't stand those people. I can't stand rude people, but I have to put up with it. So I can't stand means I really, really dislike. It just pisses me off. But I put up with it. Right? So I don't like it, but I do it. I can't stand the loud music. Really annoys me. But after a while, okay, what am I going to do? I put up with it. Cool? Until I can't stand it anymore and I can't put up with it, then I have to change it. Does that answer your question, Rox? I like the question. It was good. All right. Do we have any more? If you have, let me know. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger for a second. I'll be back super quick. I'm going to get my special guests. Just hang tight. Run. All right, I'm back. Why? Which side do you want to go, Lil? Want to go this side? All right, May, you want to come this side? Can you close the door, please, sweetheart?
Hey, look, we made paper plane and May told us how to do it.
You made a paper plane?
Yeah, May told us how to do it.
It's everywhere. Why is it everywhere? Let's have a look at this. All right. What did you do, Lily?
I made a paper plane and May told me how to do it.
Wow, May taught you.
Yeah.
When did you learn that?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. In the bathroom? The paper plane would get very wet in the bathroom. All right. These two monkeys are going to join us. Can you say hello, everybody?
Hello. Everybody.
Good morning, lovely girls. Look at that. That's all they wait for, May.
Hello.
Good morning, lovely girls. Fantastic. All right, May.
You forgot about me.
What?
You forgot about her.
Well, he didn't know that was going to be there, did he? Okay. What we often do when we learn, what my parents did with me anyway, is play hangman to learn different words, different vocabulary, and maybe even draw pictures and guess what they are. So May is going to do that first. What are you going to do, May? Are you going to do hangman or
Hangman.
All right, we're going to do hangman. And you try to guess the word. Make it too hard, May.
It's not too hard.
All right.
Easy. This is a try now.
It's not too hard. How many letters is that one?
I know.
Guess.
E.
E. And you can guess at home. You can put letters in the comments. Is it E at the end?
Aeroplane.
Is it aeroplane?
Nope.
Guess another letter. O. What's another one? Very good. I. Look in the camera and say one. What letter do you think?
U.
U. Another one.
A.
Good girl. A. Not sure what it might be. Can you give us a clue, May? What? Oh,
B.
B. B. Can you give us a clue? Is it a fruit or a...
No.
No,
It's not.
it's not a fruit. C.
It's not anything.
It's not anything you... That's a nice clue. C. P. Trick ape? K. Say T.
T.
Ah?
R.
A-T?
R.
Something T? What's that?
Tick. R.
But what's
Tick
that
A.
one?
I don't know.
Ah. S.
Is there R?
Ah.
Y.
Another T, mate. Whoops. Sticky tape. All right. I'm not sure what you call it. I call it sellotape. You call it tape. All right. Let Daddy do one. Mate. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to draw something. Do a word, shall I? It's that camera, Lil. All right. Ready? I'm going to do one. It's only 3 letters. Come on, Lil.
Mat.
Andrew got it. Sticky tape.
Is it map?
Well done.
Is it a map?
No, it's not map.
No, you can't do it for
And I am.
No, you're not. Yeah,
Daddy
you're not.
makes the rules. Just while we're live online. All right. No, it's not map. A, B, C, D, whatever.
E.
E.
A.
A. No.
B.
B. No.
C.
U. No. C. No.
D.
R. No.
Y.
Y. No. A.
O. D.
D. No.
O.
O. Yes. Oh, luckily. O.
P.
Huh?
P.
P. No.
K.
C. Andrew says C. You lose again, girls. No C.
K.
K. No.
B. Oh, yeah, we already did.
It's an animal. It likes to chase rabbits.
Oh, is it an F? Oh.
Is it an F? An F ox?
I said fox. I said fox.
Mum.
I said fox.
No, it's not mum. Mums don't chase rabbits.
I said fox before May. I said F off. I said fox when she said F off. Yeah, I know.
F off.
Yeah, I said
Don't
fox
say F off.
before her.
All right.
Ox.
Lily, you're going to draw something, okay? God help us. Here you go, baby.
It's gonna be pink something.
Here you go. Oh, God. Let's put him down there. All right. Lily's going to draw something.
Pink something.
You're going to guess which animal it might be. Careful, baby. All right.
It looks like a
Mind that water, babe. You can. All right, Lily. Come on. Where is it? Is that what I think it is, Lily?
Okay, there's nothing left in What is that?
Yeah, look.
What is it?
Is it an animal?
It's a potato.
Hey.
It's an animal. It's a squirrel. It's an animal.
All right. It's an animal. Quickly then, Lil.
The mouse.
A chicken. A baby chick. Yellow animal.
It looks like a turtle.
Wait.
Snail. Yeah.
Should it be yellow? Oh, it should be yellow. A bird.
Snail. Yeah, I said, is it a snail?
A baby chicken.
Caterpillar. What said baby chicken? Caterpillar.
What he said, baby chicken. I don't know, Lily.
Giraffe. What?
A giraffe?
That looks like a giraffe.
Just a very, very beautiful giraffe. He's got a long neck.
But me, it looks
Okay.
like a giraffe.
Alrighty. Off you get, babe. See how much they
His
listen to me?
His eyes
All right.
look like-
That was beautiful. Mind your legs, baby. Come on. Hi, Aku.
Can I play Mario Odyssey when we go down?
Can we play Mario Odyssey down? Sure we can. Guys, thank you so much for joining again. Thank you. Careful, Lily, behind there. Oh, God, everything's going to be crazy here soon. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye.
Wonder if the lights and the camera are going to get knocked over. Anyway, tomorrow we'll more grammar. We'll probably do relative clauses a little bit tomorrow because of Kaz's question.
Guys, and coffee.
We will do relative clauses tomorrow, and maybe the difference a bit more between relative clauses and noun clauses, but at least we'll have a look at relative clauses and why you're getting them wrong and how you can fix them. If you would like to send some example sentences to my Instagram, you can. If you would like to send them to my email in here, whatever, then you can do so. And I'd love to answer those. And we'll see what happens. More things are in my mind to do for you guys. This at the moment, and more will come, I promise. More will come. Whether coronavirus disappears or not, there's going to be more YouTube Live, more Facebook groups, videos like this. So, yeah, thank you all for being here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done. And tell your friends. Tell your friends to join this. Because the more people that do, the happier I become. So thanks again, and see you next time. Thank you. What was that? Andrew, thank you for your classes. Andrew, thank you for being here as well. Thank you. Alex, thank you. See you, mate. Bye, girls. Girls have gone. Now it's back to being proper dad. So take it easy, guys. Stay safe and sleep well if you're in South America. See you later.